Have you ever felt a rhythm inside you that no clock can measure? A subtle, inner timing that seems to guide your life in mysterious ways? We all experience moments when change arrives, not because we planned it, but because something deep within us decided it was time. The great psychologist Carl Jung believed that our psyche has its own seasons, its own hidden clock that orchestrates our growth and transformation. It's a timing that waits patiently until our conscious mind is finally ready to evolve, to take the next step. In this video, we're going to explore this fascinating world of intuition, inner rhythms, and the unconscious timing that shapes our most profound personal transformations. We'll uncover how listening to this inner clock can lead to a more authentic and fulfilling life. So, what exactly is this inner guidance system? Let's start with intuition. It's often misunderstood as some kind of magic or supernatural power, but it's far more grounded than that. Think of intuition as a form of deep pattern recognition that happens just beneath the surface of our awareness. It's the psyche's native language, a way of communicating truths that our rational, logical mind hasn't yet pieced together. When you get that gut feeling, that sense that you just know something without knowing how you know it, that's your unconscious mind revealing what it has been observing all along. In Jungian psychology, intuition is considered one of the 4 essential functions of the psyche, alongside thinking, feeling, and sensation. But unlike linear logic, which moves step by step, intuition is fluid. It doesn't follow a straight line. It leaps forward, sensing possibilities and potentials long before any concrete evidence appears. The real power of intuition emerges when we learn to quiet the constant chatter of our conscious ego, when we stop trying to force outcomes and instead create a space for our deeper self to speak. It's a whisper, not a shout, and it requires us to listen with an open and trusting heart. Now let's expand on this idea and talk about inner rhythms and psychological seasons. Just as nature moves through cycles of birth, growth, decay, and renewal, so does our inner world. Your psyche doesn't operate on a straight, upward trajectory of constant progress. It moves through its own seasons, periods of energetic expansion and creativity, followed by times of quiet withdrawal and reflection. These aren't just random mood swings. They are part of a deep, archetypal pattern that mirrors the natural world. The waxing and waning of the moon, the ebb and flow of the tides, the turning of the seasons from spring to winter. True, lasting transformation requires both the light and the shadow, periods of outward action and periods of inward retreat. There will be times when your energy naturally fades, when you feel the need to pull back from the world. This isn't a sign that you're failing or falling behind. It's a signal that your psyche is busy integrating experiences, processing emotions, and gathering strength for the next phase of growth. Ancient cultures understood this intuitively. They honored these rhythms through rituals, myths, and calendars aligned with the cycles of the moon and the sun. In our modern world, however, we often fight against these natural currents. We demand constant productivity, endless growth, and perpetual happiness. But ignoring our inner seasons, pushing ourselves when we need to rest, leads directly to burnout, anxiety, and a profound sense of disconnection from our true selves. Learning to recognize and honor these psychological seasons is key to maintaining balance and fostering genuine, sustainable growth. This brings us to one of the most powerful and often frustrating aspects of personal growth, the unconscious timing of transformation. Think about the most significant changes in your life. Did they happen because you made a New Year's resolution or created a 5-step plan? Or did they seem to arise from a deeper place at a moment you couldn't have predicted? Real, meaningful change rarely happens simply because our conscious mind decides it's time. It happens when the unconscious, the vast hidden part of our psyche, deems the moment ripe. It's a process of inner ripening, and it has its own schedule. Our dreams might become more vivid or urgent. We might start noticing strange coincidences or synchronicities that seem to point us in a new direction. A persistent feeling of restlessness or a sense that something is off can be a sign that a major shift is brewing beneath the surface. This inner timing cannot be forced or rushed. Your ego, the part of you that wants to be in control, craves a clear timeline and measurable progress. But the self, the core of your being, isn't interested in progress. It's interested in wholeness. And wholeness requires its own organic, natural unfolding. Transformation works like nature. It's silent, cyclical, and follows its own mysterious laws. This is why major breakthroughs often come after long periods of feeling stuck or stagnant. That feeling of being in a lull isn't a dead end. It's the pause before rebirth. What feels like stillness from the outside is often a highly active gestation phase within the psyche, where new energies and possibilities are being prepared for their emergence into the light. So how can we learn to live in harmony with this inner time, this hidden clock of the psyche? It begins with a fundamental shift in attitude, from controlling to listening, from forcing to allowing. It means cultivating a deep respect for the wisdom of your own inner world. Start by simply observing your energy cycles. Notice when you feel expansive and sociable, and when you feel the need for solitude and quiet. Don't judge these fluctuations, just honor them. When you have a strong intuitive insight, give it space. You don't always need to demand logical proof or immediate validation. Try keeping a dream journal by your bed. Writing down your dreams, even just fragments, is a powerful way to open a dialogue with your unconscious. Most importantly, create space for silence in your daily life. Turn off the noise, put away the distractions, and just be with yourself. It's in these moments of stillness that the whispers of the inner clock can finally be heard. When the time for change truly strikes, you will feel it. It won't be a loud alarm, but a quiet, unshakable knowing that now is the moment. Psychological growth isn't a race. It's not about accelerating your journey. It's about attunement, learning to dance with the rhythms that are already playing within you. The more we align ourselves with our unconscious currents, the more our lives begin to unfold with a kind of effortless, graceful timing. It's a timing that doesn't follow the calendar on the wall, but is guided by the deep, timeless intelligence of the soul. Ultimately, the psyche moves like the moon, often invisible, powerfully reflective, and endlessly patient. It works in the dark, gathering light, and waiting for the right moment to reveal its fullness. If you learn to listen to its rhythm, to trust its phases of light and shadow, it will never lead you astray. It will guide you home to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the inner world. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more explorations of the psyche. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Until next time, be well.